Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Fed up, Anna arrests Jason, and Sasha may have unintentionally killed someone. Today on General Hospital, Anna tries to manipulate Dante, Chase, and Jason. Ava and Rick discuss tactics, and Sasha confronts Martin's PI in the worst manner. Cody and Molly become trapped. Cody and Liz discuss his metal splinter extraction in the hospital, and on his way out, he notices Molly in the elevator but can't persuade her to stop. She goes to the nurse's station to pick up documents, and Cody follows her down to discuss. He apologizes for being impolite and calling her Little Miss Perfect. She shrugs, cuts him off, and runs away. He keeps apologizing, but she simply assures him that she accepts his apology, that she is fine, that he is fine, and that she must leave. She goes up to the roof, and Cody follows to scold at her for blowing him off, but she claims she simply needed to get out of there, and he should leave her alone. He tries, but the back door is locked. This sparks a new argument about who is to blame. He asks her to contact someone because his phone is inside and he's freezing. However, when Christina takes out her phone, the battery is dead. They try to draw someone's attention to the security camera, but it doesn't succeed. Cody pledges to fix it because it's all his fault, but Molly reluctantly admits she was stuck before he showed up. She's relieved she's not stuck alone. On today's General Hospital, Sasha notices a woman walking her dog, Mavis, outside Bobby's. The dog adores Sasha, and her owner claims that Mavis is always drawn to people who are expecting. The woman inquires about Sasha's due date, and they exchange pleasantries before Sasha enters to meet Felicia. Inside, she sees Jason and Sunny, makes a frown, and walks over to the table. Felicia rushes in to apologize for being late, and when Sasha mentions Mavis, Felicia recognizes her, or rather, her owner. She is a private investigator. Mavis is only a distraction to keep people from realizing they're telling a private investigator everything. Sasha seems unhappy. They parted ways, and Sasha quickly pulled out her phone to hunt up Elaine Stevens, Private Eye. She contacts the office to find out where she is and deceives them into exposing the park. Outside in the park, Martin meets Mavis and her owner. Elaine found nothing on Michael, though there could be something with Sasha. Beautiful woman, but she seems dumb. As the quartermain cook, she has to hear all the gossip. Michael may have confided in her, and she wants to go for the long shot. Fine, Martin shrugs, though he doubts it will yield anything. Sasha stops at the park to visit with Elaine and Mavis. They exchange pleasantries before Elaine receives a call from Martin and begs Sasha to watch her dog while she takes it and walks away. Sunny catches Jason up. Sunny updates Jason on the cardiologist, stating he'll wait 3 months to have his operation. Michael should be better by then, and they'll be able to figure out who bombed his flat. Jason understands why he wants to know what's going on, but he can't mess with his life. Sunny assures Jason that everything will be alright, but something has to give. Chase calls Jason, urging him to go to the station. Sunny offers to send Diane over, but Jason says it's not necessary. Before leaving, he promises Sunny that he has his back, no matter what. Anna lays into Dante, Chase, and Jason. Chase tries to talk to Anna in the police station, which she agrees to, but first she notices Dante and runs over to order him to get out. Now, she isn't going to compromise this case. Leave or he will not have a job to return to. Anna storms into the questioning room to speak with Chase, admitting it pains her heart to do this to Dante. Chase accepts responsibility, claiming that he is the one who informed Dante about Cyrus. Chase then admits, sheepishly, that he believes Danny is aware, and Anna concludes that this is what caused Jason to threaten Cyrus' life. Chase admits that the entire chain of events can be traced back to him and offers to take leave. Instead, Anna yells at him to stay and perform his damn job and follow orders. They want to bring Cyrus to justice, but he must be alive to do so. Jason arrives at the station, where Anna informs him that they have received a complaint from Martin for threatening his brother. I have nothing to say. Anna describes what she believes happened. Danny overheard something he shouldn't have and confronted Cyrus about it, while Jason went to protect his son. And she gets it, but I walked in and saw Cyrus' hand on my son's shoulder, he says coldly. So I made sure Cyrus knew never to go near my son again. Liz gets questioned. Rick stops Elizabeth to check how she's doing following her encounter with Ava and Christina in the park. Liz brushes it off, assuring him that Avery and Donna had no idea anything was wrong. Rick cautiously asks Liz not to testify at Avery's custody court. Nope. Rick is relieved and approaches to ask her out, but she receives a message and flees away. A little while later, Chase stops over to ask Liz if she was close enough to see or hear Jason threaten Cyrus. She says there were a lot of people at Charlie's, and it was difficult to hear anything. Chase informs her that several witnesses have already validated the narrative. What was Liz's response? Well, then, I suggest you talk to those other witnesses. Alexis and Christina learn about Cyrus. Christina informs her mother in Alexis' office that Danny believes he has discovered out who killed Sam. She describes his confrontation with Cyrus. Fortunately, Jason walked there, threatened Cyrus, and put an end to it. They wonder where Danny heard Cyrus was a suspect, so they summon Dante to see what he knows. Dante agrees that Danny's theory has merit. Alexis muses that Cyrus' name isn't out in the open since she is unaware of it. So, how did Danny find out? From me, Dante explains. He pressed a friend to tell him, which he should not have done. They need to figure out what's going on. However, Christina acknowledges she'd be astonished if Cyrus survives even a week after tussling with Jason. Ava and Rick plan their attack. Nina, meantime, informs Ava that her new house looks fantastic before realizing her buddy forgot they were meeting for breakfast. Nina gets involved in the building custody battle, but it doesn't look good because Michael allegedly never did anything wrong during their marriage. She is concerned about Willow and Drew's custody situation. Ava recommends informing Willow that Nina and Drew were sleeping together to keep her away from everyone's least favorite Quartermain. Willow has been so happy with Nina that she does not want to end their relationship. Rick arrives, but before Ava can tell Nina about them, he interrupts her and says they need to discuss about her custody hearing. Nina exits to allow them to converse. What was that? Ava demands to know when Nina is gone. Rick adds that Nina may have told Sonny something, and if their relationship becomes public, he may be unable to defend her in her lawsuit. That is the sole explanation. He had an excellent time with her. So did she. Rick then informs her that Elizabeth would not testify after the fight in the park, therefore everything is fine. Ava is on her way to having her daughter back. Sonny discovers something about Nina. Nina stops by Bobby's for breakfast and notices Sonny, who is still waiting for Diane. She became stuck in court. Nina sits down, asks how Michael is doing, and says she has been praying for both of them. Sonny admits that part of him wants to tell her everything that is going on, but another part says she will just rush straight to Willow, Ava, and Drew. It just dawned on me that everyone you're close to, I'm up against. Nina admits that things are bad between their kids right now and wants Michael and Willow could spend some time alone to decide whether or not to split. Sonny insists that they put their children first. He looks thoughtful, then says he had to leave, and they sadly remark it's good to see each other. Finally, in the show's last seconds, Cody tells Molly that Tracy is likely about to dismiss him due to his lack of attendance. He then asks Molly if she ran up to escape him. She was attempting to avoid detection after abusing her position to obtain documents she couldn't legally possess or leave with. She just didn't want to be caught. Rick informs Ava about his plan to force Sonny to listen to him by listing every horrific thing he has done to endanger his family in great detail. Then he will push him to recognize that it is dangerous for anyone to be around him. She becomes increasingly enthused about Rick's plan to break Sonny. Well, look at yourself. You evil genius. They kiss passionately, but are stopped by Sonny pounding on the door. Back at Alexis' office, she says she'll tell Jason to keep out of this with Cyrus or it won't go well. Meanwhile, Anna informs Jason that the inquiry is still underway and that certain material cannot be released to the public. When she's ready to bring Cyrus to justice, he must be alive. Jason says nothing and steps forward, so Anna arrests him for endangering Cyrus' life. In the park, Sasha discreetly removes Mavis' leash. The dog takes off quickly. Oh my god, Mavis! Elaine rushes back, realizes what occurred, and flees. Mommy is coming, honey. Sasha begins searching through the PI's phone, only to hear rushing tires and Elaine scream. She glances up and gasps, horrified. Christina is furious in the next episode of General Hospital, and Alexis attempts to speak with Jason. General Hospital spoilers, Jason says these 4 words to Cyrus during Fatal Showdown. According to General Hospital teasers, Jason Morgan may speak 4 words to Cyrus Renaud in a potentially lethal confrontation. Now that Jason has issued a serious threat, Cyrus may be unable to avoid Stone Cold's fury. After catching Cyrus with his hand on Danny Morgan's shoulder, Jason issued a warning that could foreshadow what was to come. Jason insisted that if Cyrus ever touched Danny again, they would never locate his body. Of course, Jason was openly threatening to kill Cyrus and make his corpse disappear in the aftermath. Given Jason's line of work, we know he has experience in this area and could get away with removing Cyrus forever. Martin Gray attempted to prevent this outcome by filing a complaint against Jason with the PCPD. Sasha Gilmore Corbin also attempted to warn Jason not to seek lethal revenge. However, nothing will stop Jason if he believes that getting rid of Cyrus for good is important to safeguard his loved ones. Cyrus is the reason Sam McCall is gone, and Danny is still grieving the loss of his mother. Jocelyn Jacks is still grieving over Dex Heller because of Cyrus, and she is putting her own safety at risk as a result. Furthermore, Cyrus would have killed Michael Corinthos if Isaiah Gannon had not interfered by neutralizing the Digitalis. Cyrus is now after Elizabeth Baldwin, therefore Jason will not be pleased if he goes after Jake Weber's mother. Jason may eventually decide that enough is enough and draw Cyrus into a trap. It may be pretty fulfilling if Jason is the one to finally remove Cyrus from the map. If it happens, Jason may tell Cyrus these 4 words in a fatal showdown: I keep my promises. Jason might honestly ensure Cyrus' body is never discovered and prove he is a man of his word. According to our GH forecasts, Cyrus may be heading for a terrible end in one way or another. According to General Hospital teasers, some unpleasant news about Cyrus will ultimately circulate, so stay tuned for updates on what's next for this baddie. General Hospital producers want to fire Nancy Lee Grahn? Sometimes enough is enough. That is what many General Hospital viewers are wondering, as there is widespread speculation that the show's producers are unhappy with one of its performers, Nancy Lee Grahn, and some of the things she has been saying on social media. General Hospital producers want to fire Nancy Lee Grahn? But, if there's one thing we've learned about General Hospital star Nancy Lee Grahn over the years, it's that she enjoys saying precisely what's on her mind. However, some individuals believe Nancy is going a little too far with her political rants online. That's because in her most recent Facebook post, she stated, "Good evening. A quick question. Did anyone here vote for the creepy mentally ill South African candidate for President of the United States?" The actress questioned the safety of flying in unregulated airspace, eating unregulated food, taking unregulated drugs, and doing everything designed to keep you safe due to Elon Musk's influence. General Hospital News, what's next for Nancy Lee Grahn? If that wasn't enough, Nancy added, "Oops, sorry, I have one more question. How many of you will keep your corks floating while paying attention and doing everything you can to undo the current coup in America?" Do you believe it's time for the producers to address Nancy's rants? Or is she free to say anything she wants? Jason's promise to Sonny Dante's job in danger. Molly's fury erupts. Jason Morgan will make a promise to Sonny Corinthos as Dante Falconeri's employment is in jeopardy. Molly Lansing Davis' rage will also erupt, so let's discuss what's coming up in Port Charles. At the PCPD, Anna Devane will yell at Dante and tell him that if he wants to return to work, he must go now. Dante may have no choice but to walk away after Anna draws the line. Harrison Chase will have some questions for Elizabeth Baldwin, who was at Charlie's pub when Jason lashed out at Cyrus Renaud. Now that Martin Gray has reported Jason, Chase will question Liz if she saw him threaten Cyrus. Chase will also make an admission, so he may reveal anything that would assist Liz and Lucky Spencer in their objective of locking Cyrus up again. Next, Ava Jerome will appear hurt when she understands Rick Lansing does not want others to know about their growing romance, at least for now. Rick may suggest that it is for the best, given that he is Ava's attorney and is assisting her with her custody case. Rick will meet with Elizabeth at some point during the episode of GH and express his concerns about Cyrus' threat. Liz will reassure Rick, but she may be in over her head, as Cyrus definitely intends to pursue her. Other General Hospital spoilers state that Jason will meet with Sonny, giving them a chance to catch up after Sonny's cardiology visit. Jason will assure Sonny that he has his back no matter what, but Sonny will declare, something has to give. Between the Cyrus instability and Jen Sidwell's maneuvers, Sonny will be under a lot of stress in the next episodes, which must be resolved. Christina Corinthos Davis will express some anxieties with Alexis Davis. Christina will provide some frightening updates and forecasts regarding future trouble. If I wasn't already worried about him, I am now, Christina states this in the GH preview video. Christina may warn Alexis about Danny Morgan after watching his argument with Cyrus at Charlie's pub. Alexis may be concerned that Jason, who openly threatens Cyrus, will wipe him off the map now that he has rescued Danny. Back with Sonny, he'll cross paths with Nina Reeves and seek counsel. Natalia Ramirez has previously attempted to persuade Sonny to make a compromise with Ava, but Nina may also try to prod him in that direction. Molly unleashes her rage in the preview clip, saying, "This is all your fault." Molly is ready to play the blame game with unexpected consequences, so we'll see who is on the receiving end of her rage. Regardless, Felicia Scorpio implied that Cody may play the hero for someone other than Sasha, so perhaps Molly will be that person for him. Cody will also apologize throughout the presentation, which might include another for Sasha and possibly Molly as well. According to General Hospital spoilers, Sasha will have to deal with some unexpected new circumstances, so keep an eye out to see if Molly and Cody will bond. General Hospital spoilers, the countdown begins. Is Sasha's baby a boy or a girl? General Hospital spoilers and updates indicate that the big reveal of Sasha Gilmore Corbin's baby's gender is just around the corner. Will it be a bouncing baby boy or a gorgeous little girl? Fans are ecstatic, so let's get into the exciting news. Sasha's prenatal appointment will soon include a gender-revealing ultrasound, which promises to reveal some great news regarding her baby's gender. Unless she chooses to keep the surprise until the big day, she will discover whether she is expecting a son or a daughter. Fans will remember the heartbreaking death of her first child, Liam Corbin, who died shortly after birth. If Sasha finds she is carrying another son, she may experience a mix of excitement and sadness as she navigates these complex emotions. Understandably, even though the ultrasound will be performed to ensure that the baby is developing normally, Sasha may not choose to know the gender. Sasha's baby joy could turn to sorrow if she has a boy. Sasha's baby's gender reveal could hit a nerve deep within her, revealing the severity of her losses and intensifying her underlying worries. Learning she is carrying a son may revive her tangled feelings for Liam Corbin and increase her concerns about her child's future. However, the concept of Liam giving her a second chance through his brother may inspire hope, allowing for the arrival of baby boy number 2. But another possibility lingers in the air. What if it's a daughter? We can easily see Sasha becoming a proud mother to an enthusiastic little girl in the future. Sasha could use lots of good things in her life. Sasha has overcome various obstacles over the last few years, and we're excited to see her embrace a new beginning with the discovery of her daughter. This could be the key to releasing some of the emotional baggage associated with Liam, allowing Sasha to focus on her future. While she will continue to navigate a delicate relationship with her baby's father, her yearning for this child and the joys of motherhood is steadfast. Sasha is truly happy about becoming a mother, and we can only hope that her pregnancy results in a healthy baby. Forecasts point to unforeseen twists as Sasha prepares for her delivery. Spoilers say that Sasha and Jason Morgan will band together to protect Michael Corinthos from a potential paternity crisis, so keep a lookout. GH Early Week spoilers. February 17th to 21st, Sonny retaliates, Cyrus next target, and Jason's lie unraveled. The General Hospital spoilers for the week of February 17th, 2025 are here. Next week, viewers should expect Sonny Corinthos to respond. Cyrus Renault has set a new aim. Furthermore, Carly Spencer feels Jason Morgan's assertion is false. Sasha Gilmore Corbin's cover story next week. Sasha Gilmore Corbin will believe the pressure has been lifted when Jason acknowledges he is her baby's father. Of fact, that is only a cover tale. The real father is Michael Corinthos. Sasha is at a loss for what to do because Cody Bell made assumptions and blabbed without first gathering information. Carly, however, knows Jason quite well. So, when Carly discovers Jason is Sasha's baby daddy, she may suspect a cover-up. Carly was present when Sasha blew up at Drew Kane Quartermain. Carly might discover the truth, but will it alter anything? That will not be Jason's only issue. Jason will continue to be concerned about Danny Morgan and Cyrus. Cyrus Renault's next target. General Hospital teasers indicate that Cyrus will continue to pose a threat in Port Charles. With Cyrus looking at Lucky Spencer and Elizabeth Liz Baldwin, might any of them be a target? Liz is clearly at risk, especially since Cyrus overheard her conversation. If Lucky saves Liz from Cyrus' rage, it could seal their restored romantic relationship. Sonny Corinthos' dilemma. During the week of February 17, 2025, Sonny will wait for Ava Jerome's response to a compromise proposal. Ava doesn't have any money, and Rick Lansing may believe this is the best offer she'll get. Christina Corinthos Davis may lose her cool if Ava is granted visitation or custody. There is also the issue with Jen Sidwell. Expect Sonny to learn about all of the questions and connections Sidwell has made in his short time in Port Charles. Sonny will want to deliver a strong message quickly. Could Sidwell and Natalia Ramirez be connected? There is also the problem involving Willow Tate Corinthos and Drew Kane Quartermain. Nina Reeves never confessed, thus the secret remains a ticking time bomb. Which narrative are you most looking forward to watching in the week of February 17, 2025? Share your opinions in the comments area below. Sasha Gilmore Corbin's newfound family brings unwelcome complications, including a half-sister she has yet to meet. Sasha Gilmore Corbin had spent so much of her life feeling alone. She had experienced loss, heartache, and despair so closely that they had become constant companions, but those days were meant to be behind her. She was now embarking on a new chapter, one full of potential and the type of family she had never known. She had people who actually cared about her, and they were ready to support her as she prepared for motherhood. She had always envisioned what it would be like to be a part of something larger than herself, to have a village to fall back on. But now that she was experiencing that reality, she wasn't sure whether it was all that it seemed to be. Because when everyone felt entitled to a say in her life, her decisions, and even her child, was it truly family, or simply another prison? A shocking family secret that changes everything. Sasha had barely gotten acclimated to the thought of carrying a kid on her own, and now she was dealing with the revelation that had flipped her entire life upside down. Robert Scorpio was more than simply an ally or a prominent man who had assisted her in times of trouble. He was her father. The reality had shocked her to her core. She had spent her life believing one version of events, only to discover that her own mother, Holly Sutton, had hidden an altogether different reality from her. It wasn't only about who she was. It was about the family she had never realized she had. The revelation had thrown her into a world she had never wanted to be a part of, where she suddenly had connections she didn't understand, relationships she had never nurtured, and a place in Port Charles's tangled web of history she had never meant to inhabit. Maxie Jones, her dearest friend and confidant, was suddenly her cousin. Cody Bell, with whom she had previously experienced an obvious spark, was also part of that extended family. The realization was overwhelming, but one question stood out above the others. There was one person she hadn't met. One person had been missing from this storm of revelation. Robin Scorpio Drake. Her half-sister. Sasha couldn't ignore the notion that the meeting was bound to happen sooner or later. A connection waiting to happen? Robin was a legend in Port Charles. A talented doctor, a lady who had overcome incredible adversity and emerged stronger, someone whose presence added weight and purpose to so many people's lives. Nonetheless, Sasha considered her a stranger. Robin had spent years away from Port Charles, raising her daughter Emma and establishing a life outside of the city. She had made sporadic returns throughout the years, but never met the sister she had no idea existed. Is it time for their paths to intersect now that Sasha has become a mother? Will Robin reach out? Would she care about the sibling she had never known? Or was Sasha going to endure another bitter rejection, just as she had begun to believe in her chances of belonging? Jason Morgan's unexpected role in Sasha's life. While Sasha was still reeling from her recent discovery, another surprise awaited her, one she never imagined. Jason Morgan had always been a man of few words and steadfast commitment. He had been a staple in Port Charles for years, a protector of those he cared about and a formidable power in the underground. And now? Now he was about to play an unexpected part in her life. Rumors circulated that Jason was ready to serve as her child's father figure until Michael Corinthos could take up the position. Sasha didn't know what to make of it. Did Jason really want to assist her? Or was this just another arrangement, another power play in a world where nothing appeared to revolve solely around love? A fake relationship or something real? The burning question on everyone's mind was whether Jason would pretend to be Sasha's partner in order to shield her from the mounting pressures of her pregnancy. Or was there something deeper going on beneath the surface? Most people could have thought it was an act, a convenient cover story to keep prying eyes away. But lifelong Port Charles residents knew better. Jason never did things without a cause. He was not the type of person to take things lightly. If he was going to aid Sasha, there had to be a reason. And some couldn't help but wonder, was this just the start of something bigger? A reunion that could shake Port Charles. While some fans were excited to see where Jason and Sasha's relationship would go, others hoped for a different type of reunion. Because if Robin Scorpio Drake returned to town, things could quickly become complicated. Previously, Jason and Robin had been inseparable. They had enjoyed an era-defining love, and their bond had impacted both of their lives. Years later, they had lived very different lives, but the past persisted. Will Robin's homecoming rekindle old feelings? Would she have an unexpected reaction to Jason standing by Sasha's side? And if she did, would she follow through? Is this chapter of their history finally over? For Sasha, the future was uncertain. She'd waited so long for connection, and suddenly she had more of it than she knew what to do with. She had never known her father. She had yet to meet her half-sister. A baby is on the way. And a man like Jason Morgan stepping in just when her world began to seem out of control again. Will she be able to find the family she has always wanted? Or was she going to lose everything before she had a chance to hold it? One thing was certain, Port Charles was in for a storm, and Sasha was standing smack in the middle of it. Nina reveals Ava's hot secret to Sonny. Ava Jerome will maintain a hot secret as Elizabeth Baldwin is interrogated by Jason Morgan. Nina Reeves will also express her viewpoint to Sonny Corinthos, so there will be a lot going on around Port Charles. Following Ava and Rick Lansing's hookup, it appears that he will make suggestions about keeping their relationship private. Ava will be surprised by Rick's demand for confidentiality, but Rick may believe it's the appropriate decision because he's still her lawyer. Over with Nina, she will express her feelings and offer Sonny something to ponder about. Nina might agree with Natalia Ramirez that a custody agreement is the best solution for Avery Corinthos. Sonny will also understand that it would be beneficial to his stress levels, which must be reduced as he attempts to protect his heart. Jason will provide Sonny with plenty of support following his doctor's appointment and will be willing to help in any way he can. Sonny will return to a state of anarchy as a result of the latest Cyrus Renault developments and incoming news regarding Jen Sidwell's escalating threat. According to other GH spoilers, Harrison Chase will question Elizabeth thoroughly. Liz was present when Jason endangered Cyrus' life at Charlie's pub, but will she reveal it to Chase? Elizabeth is likely to cover for Jason, possibly pretending she was too far away to hear the details. When Rick catches up with Liz, she'll try to put him at ease. Despite Rick's ongoing concerns about Cyrus, Elizabeth may agree to keep her guard up. Chase will also confess something on the GH episode, so we'll see if it's related to the Cyrus probe or other personal information. Chase may open up to someone about his inability to get Brooklyn Quartermain pregnant. Dante Falconeri will confront Anna Devane's harsh warning. Anna will order Dante to butt out immediately if he still wants to work as a detective when his week off ends. Next, Molly Lansing Davis will hold someone accountable when calamity hits. We know Molly and Cody Bell will have a difficult interaction, so he may finish up on her bad side. Cody will eventually apologize, so he may be able to make amends with Molly once they find themselves in a difficult situation together. If Sasha Gilmore Corbin notices Molly and Cody becoming close, she may be surprised. According to General Hospital spoilers, Sasha is about to face a surprise, so stay tuned for more information. Finally, Christina Corinthos Davis will confide in Alexis Davis, which should raise some concerns about Danny Morgan after his Cyrus confrontation. When Alexis learns of Jason's alarming declaration, our predictions indicate that she will summon him and warn him against taking fatal Cyrus action. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.